So you said blacks are crooks. What that mean? Where that come from? What type of sense that make? Look at me.
So I don't want to live in a predominantly black neighborhood.
You see where I live at?
Yeah, it's mostly white people.
Yeah, hell yeah. But
Yeah.
still.
So I think me and you agree on that one.
No, that don't mean blacks are crooks, though. It's black people here that's great people. I mean, it's
Yeah, sure.
Me.
But I don't want to live in a black majority neighborhood.
That don't mean they crooks. You ain't
The reason why is
about the
because
real
it's high
business,
crime
though.
areas 9 out of 10 times.
Damn right. But you'll survive. You'll be
What was
all
that?
right. You're dead right. In certain areas like Chicago or some shit, but we ain't
Yeah.
in Chicago. Niggas ain't finna just shoot you for no reason out here.
You mean here or where?
Yes, here in Columbia. They not
Yeah,
finna
yeah,
just
but like,
shoot
no,
you.
bro. Like, I'm not trying to be like black majority neighborhoods tend to be high crime, and I don't want to be there. And I know you don't want to be there either. That's why you're here, right?
Nah,
Because you're not at
actually-
Howard for a reason, right? So,
I just went here because I like USC.
well, you're speaking really, bro. You got to talk into my. I can
like
barely
Columbia.
hear you.
I like USC Columbia. That's
Yeah,
why
well, I don't blame you. It's good breakdown here.
Yeah.
Ratio.
But like, whenever you say blacks are crooks, you gotta like give a point and some specific like truths to it. Because you just said blacks are crooks, and then high crime rate.
Yeah, they're a minority of the
that's about
population,
that's
yet they
about
commit
it.
a
That's all
majority
you
of the
got?
violent crime.
Okay,
Simple
yeah.
as that. Yeah. Like what, 13% of the population, and then the men are like about 6%, and then
That's
they're
also a
committing something like 50% of the violent crime.
That's also a result.
That's a problem.
That's also a result of where they are and what they're in and what the government do to them and how they feel. Because you got to think about it, they on government assistance. They sitting here in the hood and they think the only way out is to sell some drugs or shoot some guns. But that's not the truth. You can go to university still.
Well, that just removes
They just don't know
accountability. That just removes accountability from black people.
It's because there's less opportunity.
Well, that's not an excuse. There's plenty of people that grow up poor that are able to make something of themselves
Damn
without being
right.
criminals.
Look, it's people that can do it, but the fact that they have to fight, and instead of just being white and being born white and just come to school, come to USC and be great, you can't just do that as a nigga. It's not
Well,
gonna happen.
I would argue that you have more opportunities as a black person as a white guy nowadays.
You a damn lie.
No, that's the truth.
Boy, you a damn
yeah.
lie. You know that.
No,
you
no.
know that.
So
Boy.
I could talk about that. So here's the thing, bro. With DEI, affirmative action, etc., like we've absolutely made it where minorities and women have far more opportunities than white guys. That's the truth. So
Because they don't need no help. They got it already. They got it as soon as they was popped out the coochie.
well, here's the thing. Look, if we're gonna go off of meritocracy, that's cool, but we don't go off meritocracy. We go off of we want to go ahead and fill quotas so that we can have a diverse workplace. And then what ends up happening is you have a bunch of people that aren't qualified for the job or not as good because we want to bring them in to diversify the workplace. I think that's a big problem.
that
I think
ain't
we need to
black
go off
people.
meritocracy.
That's the women thing. That's the women thing. That's not black people. Stay on the black people topic.
Yeah,
son.
yeah, a lot of black people are on some bullshit, and they
Shit,
get into
I do my
schools or
job.
they
I
get into
get shit
positions,
done.
and they shouldn't be in there, but they end up coming in somehow because they get accepted with lower test scores. They
And
get
they'll
accepted
fail.
because of certain opportunities where they're like, we need
And
to
if they
accept this
aren't
amount of
qualified,
kids
they will
into
fail.
our school to fit this quota. So it waters down the entire environment.
But if they aren't qualified, they will fail.
What was that?
If they aren't qualified, they will fail the course, no matter if they get in or
No,
not.
they get
right?
in with lower test scores. Is
Yeah,
my
and
point.
they get in and fail if they aren't qualified.
But
for
the
it,
point
right?
is they took that position from someone else that wouldn't have failed if they got
too
in. So
damn
they get an
bad.
opportunity that they never deserved in the first place. That proves my point.
I
They
don't
get in, they
think so.
fail. They shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, exactly. They failed. They just ain't make it. They not.
But they
good
took.
enough.
You don't understand. For them to get that spot,
It's
they
an
displaced
example.
someone else
That's
that
one
was
person.
qualified.
You talking about some small couple people that get in.
Oh,
and
now
not
small
supposed to be
couple
there.
people.
Cause I'm a person that done got there for a reason. You feel me? So whenever you somebody that got there for a reason, it's a difference between somebody that just got there because they black. I got here because I did my job. I did my work. I ain't get here because I'm black. I ain't get here because I'm black. So they like, black people let the black nigga in.
All right. So
they
then,
let
if
me
you
in 'cause
got
I got
here,
a 4.2 GPA.
if you got here based off your meritocracy. If you got here off your meritocracy, then you should be mad that they're allowing black people in that
I'm
don't
mad
have
that
the same
you saying
merit because
black
that makes you
people
look
in-
bad.
I'm mad that you saying black people in general ain't got it like that. Like we the ones that's crooks, so we can't just come here and do it off our own muscle. We can. It's
Okay,
just the fact
so
that certain
here's the
people
thing,
don't
bro.
ever get that opportunity.
Look. This is that victim mindset again that black people tend to have.
Yeah.
If you grow
Yeah,
up in a
talk
bad
about it.
environment, right? You can't blame everybody else for growing up in a bad environment. You can overcome and make something of yourself. But it's no one's obligation to feel sorry for you or make concessions for you to be able to get in or for them to lower their standards because you grew up in a bad neighborhood or you grew up poor. I grew up poor. I was able to figure it out, right? I grew up with brown skin. I grew up Muslim. I grew up with all the stereotypes against me, but I was able to figure it out and I didn't let that stop me. So the problem is that people will sit there and say, I'm from the hood, blah, blah, blah. It's like that. You're limiting yourself.
Yeah, but they could be from the hood, and then their uncle is the goddamn big homie. They Uncle OG. The OG. He gonna jump them in as soon as they turn 12. As soon as he hop off the porch, he born into this, bro. he gets stuck there. As soon as he hopped off
Well,
the porch,
who
he
chooses?
gone.
Who chooses if he jumps off the porch?
Yeah, but he ain't got nowhere to go after that. Once he do, at 12 years old, hey, he already in the streets. He's stuck there forever. Now,
Okay, so let me ask you this
his
then.
ass, kill him if he try to leave.
Let me ask you this.
Right?
Do you think black people have agency?
What?
Do black people have agency?
Oh, I don't know what that is, twin.
Bruh.
You gotta let me know.
Okay.
You gotta let me know what that is.
He said he don't know what that is. Yeah, you got the 4.0, bro. Like, come on,
Damn right,
man.
4.2.
Yeah,
4.2.
bruh, this is why college is a scam, bro. Holy. College is a scam.
Yeah, yo, like.
College is a scam, bro. So, look, we can't sit here and say, oh, they're going to hop off the porch on one side and be like, oh, my God, we got to, make all these concessions for them. And then on the other hand, be like, oh, yeah, they don't have any agency. It's like, dude, you got to take accountability. It's either you're an adult and you make your own decisions, you got to live with those decisions, or not. We treat you like a second-class citizen. All right, last time I checked, I think MLK fought for equal rights, equal civil liberties, which means you got to deal with the responsibility that comes with that authority.